Tell me!
Stop it!
Who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who shevs like someone?
Enough of
Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? Only seen your share of battles. Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov and the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you? Who let you in here? You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man. Here's where the fun really begins. My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the philosopher's legacy, isn't it? Yes. Let yourself go. That's what I want to see.
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break.
We're after the location of the legacy. The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $1 billion, divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden. No matter. The philosopher's legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznygrad. You'll never lay. What? Who's responsible for this?
I planted it on him to keep...
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves... It pains us, but under the circumstance... I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't me. Is that it?
Not that. But he is your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! What is Tanya?
Suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? Tatiana!
What are you talking about?
Know that smell.
Stop it!
See to her. Hey, awesome.
I want to test her. I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Here we go.
There.
Oh, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh? Watch realize something. Really not that bad. It's the form of expression. You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
I've prepared a route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there. Why? Go through manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva.
Too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself. Be in touch.
Snake?
Major,
You're all right.
I wouldn't say all right, but at least I'm alive.
That's good enough.
But they took some equipment from me.
Well, you've still got your radio and medical items with you.
Yeah,
He's not finished with you just yet.
yeah, well, I'm not finished with him yet.
Snake, you've got... There must be a way. You...
Snake, you're right. The cornea lens are severely damaged and the eye was ruptured. So,
So I can't heal it, even in the survival viewer.
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry to doubt you. But don't do crazy, okay? From here on, it's going to be difficult to see out of your right eye. Attacking in first-person view will feel a little different from before. Be careful.
Snake, the door of the cell is set up to open when it receives a radio signal on a certain...
I wanted to ask you something.
But
Why did you protect me when Ocelot was about to...
because I knew that the chamber... and you'd be dead if you... I was tied up and asked. It was the best I could do. I feel a little strange, but it won't interfere with the mission.
Would they save me because I was important for completing your mission?
What other reason would there be?
The The mission you used to love?
That's not what I mean.
Ready to save, Snake? Snake. Snake?
My mouth talk. Feels like someone shoved me under a lawn. Do me a favor. Get my mind off the pain.
Snake, have you ever heard of Renfield?
Is that a movie?
It's the name of a character. He's locked up in a cell waits and waits for ages. Finally, he's beginning to forget whether he's human or not. And the time has come. Renfield is overjoyed.
Wait, isn't this...
The Master spreads his huge wings and a good wind fills the cell.
Come on, I don't want to hear this.
There, standing form was...
Dracula!
Exactly! If you stay there too long, you're there. Me without someone to talk to. Think. Just let me know if you...
The door of the cell seems to open in response. Perhaps you've seen her already. And I know you've...
What was it then? Neither can you.
No, I remember it. It just slipped my mind temporarily.
To build up your stamina before trying to escape. Without you, take a look around the cell. You'd be able to find some edible plants, or in any case, you've got to eat. That's an order.
Snake, the cell is set up to open when it receives a radio frequency. If you could use...
I'm trying to dig up as much on that cell.
Huh?
A fork? Why?
A fork? What'd you do with it? It ain't dinner time, yeah? Like what?
It's a
weapon?
Yeah, I can use it with the weapon button the same way I use the survival knife. Of course, it's not going to be much use for curing on site. I have limited equipment I can find any way I can to its objective. So I have to make the most out of every item by adapting them to different situations. Take this fork, for instance. At first glance, it looks useless, but it can be an effective weapon if used the right way. You have to learn to think flexibly and see all the different...
Flexibly, huh? Thanks for the advice.
...there without having to put it in my backpack first.
I knew it. Are using it to eat. The single action in 18 has been since then, except for a short hiatus. Single action army after the army adopted an official sidearm in 1875. It's also sometimes called maker, owing to the fact that a lot of law and order in the Old West. The one you've got is probably the Black Army uses 45 long Colt rounds. It's powerful enough to fire a 255 bullet at 100 feet per second. The muzzle energy is almost 10% higher than the 45 ACE-1 uses. You want stopping power? You got it. Only thing is, it takes a while to read. This is a gunnery. You can do all sorts of tricks with it. Why don't you practice with it for a while? Go into first-person view and use the right stick.
Shout out. Hey, thanks. Oh, my stomach. Don't hold it anymore. Hold on. It's coming out. What?
didn't think that was possible. It's your loss.
Hey, I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid. Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What?
Johnny.
Johnny. Nice ring to it.
My name is Johnny, too. Dad's a Johnny, too. Why two countries used to be such good friends?
Must be rough.
Yeah, not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filled statement when the colonel wasn't looking. Oh? Funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you.
Snake, I remember it now. The frequency was 144.75.
Sleep is another good way to replenish your...
Snake, the door of the cell.
Snake, I found out the frequency that opens the door. It's 144.75. Stand in front of the door and send a message on frequency 144.
Did you manage to... In your present state, you're practically naked. You don't have a single decent weapon. You'll never survive in a battle. Eva says she's recovered your equipment, so rendezvous with her as soon as possible to get your gear back. Use the escape route Eva set up for you. Go down into the sewers through the manhole in the northwest section of Groznygrad. Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading...
Snake, have you seen Alamo?
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's a true story about a band of American volunteers holed up in a fort called the Alamo. They fight against the Mexican army for the freedom of Texas.
Remember the Alamo.
Now the Alamo is Los Alamos, the center of the atomic project.
How ironic.
This is HQ. Enemy sighted. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Eva. Yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Yeah, and now all of Grozny Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress...
You can't get out.
I can't?
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
sealed off, too.
Right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're dead.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends. Snake! Don't die on me yet.